What's going on, Raider Nation? It's JT coming at you with another episode of the Raider Cast, your podcast for everything silver and black. It's been nearly a full 8 days since I last uploaded. I took a bye week myself, in all honesty, from making YouTube. I had a lot going on, and with school and just other stuff that I had to take YouTube a back burner. I was putting videos out left and right for a couple months, so I just needed a little break, but I'm back. So expect me to do news videos, pre-game show with NJ Raider Nation, stuff like that. Continue on throughout the rest of the season. Now, what I want to talk about today, as you saw from the title of the video, is Hobbs is on IR, which is very not good. He's our second best defenseman overall that's been consistently playing, other than Max Crosby, obviously. So losing him is a huge blow to our defense. We have Denzel Perryman back. We have Rocky Sin coming back, or he has been back, but he was out for a week. Anthony Averett should be back, but again, we finally get Anthony Averett back. We're finally supposed to have our full corner rotation back. And now Hobbs is gone, so now we're with Sin and Averett. I don't even know I honestly don't think we're gonna see the full corner rotation again this season until maybe week 18. I just have this weird feeling that we're never gonna see the full capabilities of our young corner core of Averett, Sin, and Hobbs, which is disappointing because I thought they would be a very solid trio. Hobbs had a very rough game against the Chiefs, so he hasn't looked great in recency, but overall he's been really good. Sin's been locked down when he's playing. He's given up less than 100 yards, no touchdowns, stuff like that. Amik has been not good, really. I mean, he had that one game against the Broncos where he was playing at an average level, but otherwise he's been playing very not the best. Murray overall has been pretty either invisible or gave up 4 touchdowns to Kelsey. Abram has been blah in coverage, especially. Our linebackers have been rough. Diablo had a slightly better game against the Chiefs, but the first 3 weeks he was like the worst coverage linebacker in the league. Perryman is never going to be good at coverage. Martinez, he just got here, so I can't really say anything about him. Jaron Brown was disappointing, but he's injured, so there's that. We're working with Sam Webb. We don't know yet. He looks okay against the Chiefs. He only gave up 27 yards or something like that, or I don't even know. But he looked okay. But basically, it's a lot of our backups coming in, especially in the secondary, and a lot of underperforming in terms of the back half of that defense, underperforming in the front half of the defense, except for Max Crosby. He's their entire defense now, as I tweeted out a couple of days ago. When Nate Hobbs was put on IR, I was like, it's official. Max Crosby's our best playmaker and only really big playmaker on defense, other than Perryman. But if Perryman's healthy and he hasn't been playing every game, he's out for half games, or he was out for a game, stuff like that. So if you think our defense was bad now, I don't see it getting much better throughout the season unless we, Graham coaches the shit out of them. But again, coaching can only go so far. You need players that can execute your play calls as well, which we haven't had in all season either. So we'll see how that goes. Luckily, we're facing the Texans. So, realistically, how bad the Texans are, we should be fine. We should win against the Texans, but I'll save my thoughts for that game, my full thoughts on that game for the pregame show with NJ Raider Nation. But it's a very important game coming up. Very, very important. If we don't win this game, I don't care. We're picking top 5. This is an extremely important, morale win, extremely important win. Going 2-4, and then heading into New Orleans game with a very weak Saints team, or underperforming Saints team. Hopefully come out of that 3-4, and then you have the Jaguars game, which we should hopefully be 4-4. With the Broncos losing against the Chargers, we will surpass the Broncos, I believe. If we win this week and they lose they lose. So And then we got to catch the Chargers, and then hopefully the Chargers lose some games. And then I don't think we'll ever really catch the Chiefs at this point, but again, you never know. There's a lot of football left to play, so we'll see how that goes. But missing Nate Hobbs for the next 4 weeks, not ideal. And then we got to see if it's even more than that. He broke his hand. He still played throughout the game against Kansas City, but he clearly needs to rest that hand and get it, healed, so it doesn't get worse. So yeah, that's just been kind of what I wanted to talk about for today, and then just do some general news, such as like Max Crosby. He has given his fiance has given birth to a baby girl, so congratulations to them. Great timing during the bye week. That way he can get some FaceTime with his kid before going back to practice. You have Devontae Adams' jersey being retired at Fresno State, so number 15 is no longer available. And that's all I can really think of. I mean, we signed another corner into this practice squad, which we signed so many corners. We need defensive tackle help more than anything. Jonathan Abram and Cleveland Ferrell could be trade deadline candidates. I think it's more Abram than Ferrell. Ferrell has only played 30% of possible defensive snaps, so not a lot of tape for him, and he's been on a steady decline. Honestly, falling off a cliff since his decent rookie year. Just straight up, last year he had almost no snaps, so I don't think he's gonna be really tradable. Abram, though, if a team that's wants some safety help that doesn't have a good secondary, Abram could at least bring some energy. He could bring some leadership. I like Abram's personality. He's not Pro Bowl caliber player. I don't think he ever will be. But again, he might leave and just become an all-pro. You never know. He's been playing pretty solid this season, so I'm not too upset. But if he ends up leaving with a trade, hopefully we get something out of it. That's all I can hope for at this point. And then I hope we make some semblance of a trade. I don't think, other than us getting picks, I don't think we're making any player trades, honestly. People are talking about getting a corner to replace Hobbs, but Hobbs isn't out for the season yet. I don't think he will be. He'll probably be back in 4 to 5 weeks. So I don't think there's any point in trading for a corner. We're going to eventually have to pay anyway, so let's just keep it at how we have it. Because in all honesty, we need defensive tackle help more than anything. I was hoping we would, trade for something like Derek Brown. That would be nice from the Panthers, or some other, reasonably decent pass rushing defensive tackle, or just, decent defensive tackle. Because our only defensive tackle right now is Andrew Billings, and Billings has his limits. There's a reason why he was a very cheap free agent pickup this offseason. So, yeah. Those are my thoughts on the recent news. Obviously, monitor the trades. That's the next 2 weeks should be very interesting in the NFL. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, if you like this video, thank you so much. Go ahead and like and subscribe. I will be posting more content. I'm 10 subscribers away from 200, which I'm grateful for. Later this week, there'll be NJ Raider Nation. I will do our pre-game show for the Texans game on Sunday, which I unfortunately won't be able to stream. But the next stream I should be doing is the Jaguars game, so stay tuned for that as well. So turn on the notification bell, that way you don't miss an upload. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, Raider Nation.